Hey guys, I've been getting a few questions the last couple of weeks about PCOS, but thought I would share a couple insights here. Let's start on the exercise side of things. A recent position statement by Exercise and Sports Science Australia, specifically on PCOS and exercise, reaffirms the importance of hitting the guidelines of 150 minutes per week, up to 300 minutes of moderate intensity exercise. Now that's tough for a lot of people, unfortunately. Even though it's only 30 minutes a day, it's very difficult. And so that's often where I'll start with clients. When you combine that with the fact that most people are quite sedentary, their daily movement would be about 2,000, maybe 3,000 steps a day. This is not ideal. Now we do see athletes on that side of the spectrum with PCOS. That's a whole separate category. So we'll save that for a different post. On the diet side of things, a variety of diets have shown benefit for treating symptoms of PCOS, from the DASH diet to low carb to low glycemic. More importantly, the common thread or common theme amongst those diets is the reduction in total energy, right? The calories are less in those diets. So when you think about leveling up your nutrition, you really want to get back to the fundamentals, right? Get your protein intake up, increase fruits, veggies, leafy greens, and opt for more complex sources of carbohydrate over refined and simple sugars. My bias or my focus at first is always adding things in that are beneficial rather than just pulling things out or restricting right off the jump. And then the common question around supplements. Are there any supplements that help with PCOS? In fact, one in particular that has some good data, inositol or vitamin B8. The research extends to over 10 studies, over 700 participants, showing a strong trend toward improvements in PCOS symptoms. Largely doing this by improving glycemic control, by improving insulin sensitivity, as well as the postprandial glucose control, which is after you eat, that glucose response that you would get. So the dose can range from 1,000 to 4,000 milligrams per day. And again, always best to talk to your doctor. Any questions about PCOS or you want to share some insights, hit me in the comments below.